Hey, this is Deepak here from digitaldeepak.com, and in this video we are going to have a look at InstaMojo. InstaMojo is a payment gateway which allows you to collect payments as a freelancer or as a small business. And even if you don't have an app or a website, you don't need any integrations. You can just create a payment link and start collecting payments. So first I will go ahead and show you how to sign up for an InstaMojo account. So you basically go to instamojo.com and click on sign up, and here you can go ahead and select business, because consumer is for people who just make the payments. So here I will go ahead and sign up for a new InstaMojo account. I will give my personal email ID here, and I will go ahead and choose a password for it. So I will click on sign up as a business, and you can see that the transaction fee for InstaMojo is 2% plus 3 rupees per transaction. So here I will go ahead and enter my mobile number and get it verified. So I've entered my mobile number, got an OTP and entered it back to get it verified. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on payments here. So this is what I want to do, and here I will go ahead and enter something like my personal ID. So I will just put it as Deepak today, or it also suggests some usernames. So I will go ahead and click on business type. So this is a personal account, so I will just click on others, or I will just put it as individual and select it as a proprietor. So here business category would be, I would say, education and jobs, because I am in the education category, and subcategory would be online teaching. And here you can just put an approximate amount. So here I am putting it as approximate annual turnover is 1 lakh, and there is no date of business registration. So here it is asking for a date anyway. So I will just go ahead and put some random date as the date of registration. Number of employees, I will put it as self-employed. Do you have a website? We can put it as no for now if you don't have a website. If you have a website, then put the website here. So I will just put it as digitaldeepak.com, and then I will click on more business details. So here I have to add my PAN number, name, address, and GST number if I have, and I can say that I am selling services. So let me go ahead and fill this form. So I have entered all the details, and now it is asking for my bank account details. So I will enter my bank account details and I click on accept terms and create account. I have entered the details and got my account activated, and up to 10,000 rupees per month. You don't need to go ahead and submit your KYC. Here I will switch this off because I don't want to pass on the fees to my customers. And these are the different payment options I have available. So I can go ahead and collect payment using net banking, UPI, wallets, EMI, Indian debit cards and credit cards. If I want to enable international cards and domestic American Express, I can go ahead and get it on request. So now I will click on go to the dashboard. So here my account is ready, and there is an account limit here. So here if I want to create an online store, I can click on create online store and put it as Deepak store, and selling Deepak's coaching. So that could be the description here. So I don't want the shopping cart, I don't want to ship products via InstaMojo. I have to go ahead and give some contact details. So let me go ahead and give my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/deepak.biz, and I will go ahead and click on create store. So now my store has been created, and here I can upload my logo, change my description, and I can start adding products. So if I want to add a product, then I have to go ahead and click on add product. So in add product, we have physical product, digital product, event tickets and others. So usually if I am selling a digital product, I would still click on other, and here I will be able to go ahead and enter a new product. So let's say I want to sell the digital marketing mastery bundle through this account. So I will click on digital marketing mastery bundle. So I would enter digital marketing mastery bundle as the product title. This I would leave it as free. I would put the markup price as 20,000 and later I can create a discount code. So here I would put it as product description digital marketing mastery bundle, and product category is courses and education, and here I can add an image. So basically this feature allows you to upload an image, and I just uploaded an image from my desktop for digital marketing mastery bundle, and I would create the payment link by uploading the image. And here there are some advanced settings. If you want your customers to be redirected to a specific page after payment, you can put it here. You can enter a custom note to your customers. You can limit the available quantity, and webhook is something that you configure with Zapier, which I have covered in the videos where I have explained about how to use Zapier. There are some SEO options as well. So I will just click on add product to the store. And here it says that payment amount cannot be more than 10,000 because we are still under the KYC. So I will just put it as 10,000 for now, and later we can update it. So once I click on add product to the store, the payment link will be created and I can start collecting payments from my customers as long as it does not exceed 10,000 rupees per month. So to get it approved, you just need to send your KYC details. And once you send your KYC details, they will be able to go ahead and get your account approved. So now you can see that with this new user ID I have created, which is Deepak today, digital marketing mastery bundle has been created. And sometimes if there is a URL already with the particular tagline, they add like a random string of characters towards the end. So that's what happened here. And here I can go ahead and start collecting payments from my customers now that I have created the payment link. And once I get the customers details, I can go ahead and give access to them. So back to the dashboard, and this is as simple as that. Now you have created the payment link. It is time to start sharing the payment link and start collecting payments. If I go into the payment section, I will be able to see all the payments that have come in. I can go ahead and refund people if they have already paid. If I am a customer, then I can check my spends. I can check analytics, and there is also an app store which gives you a lot of additional options, like go ahead and set up an e-commerce store, go ahead and set up shipping for your products, and a bunch of options that you have. You can connect to MailChimp, pass on the leads to MailChimp directly. You can generate invoices, you can request a payment, you can generate QR code, you can switch on affiliate for your payment links, and all those things. So here there is an option to submit KYC, and let's see what are all the details they need. So they need PAN card and bank account statement because you are an individual. So that's how this thing works. And if you want to go ahead and set up your own InstaMojo store and start selling, then you can basically do what I have done in this video and start collecting payments using InstaMojo. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.